Good morning, everybody. It is Fitz and the Skyline back here with another video. I've had a very productive morning so far. I got up, we had a work meeting at 7:45 on a Sunday. Nobody wanted to be there, but it was important for work, whatever. Knocked that out, came home, did some homework, knocked that out, and now I've tried this in the past, so I tried it with Carmelo, but I really do want to see what would happen if I tried reconnecting the blow-off valve. So it really doesn't, it's not hard. We take this off, that off, move this pipe out of the way, loosen that, and then I have this little elbow, which just fits right there. So I don't know. I mean, something to try for this morning. I don't really have anything else going on, so I'm gonna try it. So luckily for us, all of these clamps are 8 mils, even the 2 on the hose are. So just zap them off real quick. All right, got that out of the way. I loosened this one way too much, of course. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, okay, we good. I have no idea. I don't remember how we got these in here. Pretty sure it was Carmelo. Carmelo, how did we do this? There's another little hose clamp down here that you guys cannot see. I'm just gonna get some pliers, see if I can like pull these out of the hose. So wish me luck. All right, I just ended up using this to get these little edges off right here, and then that to grab it. So now all I have to do, fit that in there, make sure I don't forget that hose clamp, and basically turn it on and see what happens. I literally just said don't forget that hose clamp, and I started to put this in without the hose clamp. All right, both of those are in there. Now I just tighten these up and we'll be good to go. One thing you do want to be mindful of is that these clamps will strip if you're using like an impact device. So just be careful. They don't need to be, you know, extremely tight, but like that's fine. That one's tight, and then let's see. That should be all the way in. That is plenty tight. Almost forgot this last piece, which I don't remember how we fit this in here last time. I'm gonna figure this part out and then show you when I get it. I'm buttoning up these last 2 clamps down here. I take this off to get this bottom piece in, but those 2 are tight. All the ones on the recirculating hose
are tight, and I just gotta get these two. All right, everything is hooked back up and we should be good to go. So last time this happened, if you have not seen that video, I don't know, it's probably called blown turbo ? I think that's what it was called. But what happened was I started it was idling fine, took it out first, blow off valve worked perfectly. Second, it just wanted to die. So we'll see if it wants to do that again. I'm gonna let it idle and warm up for a little bit before you take it out. We'll just have to see. So as we're letting it warm up right now, you might be asking yourself, Fitz, why would you want to reconnect the blow-off valve? It makes cool noises. Number one, when the air is recirculated, right now when I shift it, it gets into boost and then drops really far down in RPMs. When it's reconnected, it's supposed to go up and then not drop so far, so it retains that boost. Second of all, to prolong your turbos, but in the words of Evan Shanks, it's really not that bad for the turbo, or it's not as bad as people make it seem. Like I said before, worst case, if I run it without the blow-off valve, an RB20 turbo is probably 200 bucks. RB25 turbo is 400, 500. So it's not the end of the world if the turbo goes out. But a couple more minutes, letting it warm up, and then we will take it out. So we're just in the neighborhood right now. I haven't done any crazy pulls yet. It feels normal, to be honest. I'm watching the boost gauge and it's still building boost fine. It makes a whistle noise now. It's like, if that stew was just stew, it's kind of like that. And then I hear the ch of the blow-off valve, but just a little bit. It's not as loud as when I previously tried this. But no problem so far. Let me see if I can get a little. I think you guys can hear that. It sounds a little off, like not all the air is getting to the blow-off valve. It feels different. It doesn't. So with the blow-off valve blocked off, as it was before, I'm just gonna pull over here for a second. The RPMs would just drop, right? So you go build boost, and then just like almost fall forward in your seat. Now it does not do that as much. I'm gonna take it out and do a little bit more, nothing too crazy, but you know, get into boost and see if it drops or if it retains the boost. So I will update y'all in a little bit. All right, so we are back from the drive. It ran fine the whole time. It didn't do that thing where it wanted to kill itself, basically. The blow-off valve is not that loud. It's like a zzz. It's really weird. It doesn't, I don't think it's boosting right. I think there's a leak somewhere. I know before I said it was building boost because of this thing, the boost gauge, but it just doesn't feel as quick. It doesn't feel as boosty as before. So we're gonna open it up. Well, I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit, open the hood, and check all the clamps and just make sure there's no possible way there should be a boost leak. So we'll do that in a minute. Also, on my radio video, if you saw that this little piece was not on there, I trimmed the bottom piece off, shaved the bottoms, and now the little finish panel for the radio is on. Other big news, I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but Monday, February 17th, 18th, 16th, something in there, tomorrow, I get to go pick up my coilovers, which I am super excited. Big shout out to Stage Motorsports, who helped me get these coilovers for a steal, like 250 bucks off, 225 bucks off. I'm gonna keep the surprise for what they are until I make a video about it. But anyways, I'll see y'all in a minute. So I let it cool down for a little bit here, and I moved one hose clamp on the intercooler piping right here. I moved that one a little farther up. All these are tight back there and those. So I don't know if it just feels slower because I'm used to it nosediving after all the boost is gone. It's really hard to explain the sound. I hope I got it on video leaving the neighborhood before I went out for a drive. It just goes. That's the best I got for y'all. I don't really know. It doesn't feel quite right. The boost gauge isn't doing anything weird. The car's not jumping or lurking or anything like that. There doesn't look like there should be any boost leaks. I checked, I turned it on, revved a little bit, not exactly know what I'm looking for, but I just looked at what I had messed with. Also, I left this in the engine bay, and I just found it when I opened the hood. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for right now and just drive it. Is technically hurting the turbo less, whatever, all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here, but before I do, I just want to say that the merch, I decided on the final design. The only real thing we changed is like a lighter shading on the design, so it looks more like a shadow and not like different colored panels. And I changed the corner lights just to gray, so it's just a nice shaded gray design on a black shirt and embroidered on the hoodies. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Again, I'm having a very, very limited run. I'm talking like 5 extra large hoodies, 5 large hoodies, like 10 XL shirts, 15 large shirts, and like 5-10 mediums, something like that. Like not a lot at all. But if you guys do have any more requests for merch, whether that's stickers, keychains, different design shirts, different design hoodies, stuff like that, so please let me know. But this has been Fitz Miller in the Skyline, back here with a little video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.